What does it mean to think your way to the top? It's not about wishful thinking or idle daydreams. It's not about sitting back and hoping the universe aligns in your favor. No, it's about the deliberate, disciplined, and daring act of harnessing your thoughts, your most powerful tool, to shape your reality, to carve your path, and to climb the mountain of your ambitions, step by determined step. Let's start with a truth we often overlook. Everything begins with a thought. Every skyscraper piercing the clouds, every symphony that stirs the soul, every invention that has changed the course of history. It all started as a flicker in someone's mind. A single thought, an idea, a possibility. The Wright brothers thought of flight when the world was bound to the ground. Einstein thought of relativity when time and space were rigid in the minds of others. Oprah Winfrey thought of impact when she was told her voice didn't matter. They didn't just think, they believed. They persisted. They acted. And through the power of their thoughts, they rose to the top. But let's bring this closer to home, because this isn't just about the giants of history. It's about you. You, sitting there with dreams bubbling beneath the surface. You, with talents waiting to be tapped. You, with a spark that's ready to ignite into a blazing fire. The question is, what are you thinking right now? Are your thoughts lifting you up, or are they holding you down? Are they building bridges to your future, or are they erecting walls around your potential? You see, the mind is a battlefield, and the war you wage there determines the life you live out here. Too many of us let doubt be the general of our thoughts. Too many of us let fear call the shots. I'm not good enough, you tell yourself. I don't have what it takes. Someone else is smarter, stronger, more connected. But let me tell you something. Those thoughts, they're liars. They're thieves. They rob you of your destiny before you even take your first step toward it. To think your way to the top, you must first take command of that battlefield. You must become the architect of your mind. Replace "I can't" with "I will." Swap "what if I fail" with "what if I soar." Train your thoughts like you train your body for a marathon. Relentlessly, intentionally, day after day. Because the top isn't a place you stumble into. It's a place you build brick by brick with every thought you choose to entertain. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. It's not that simple. Life is hard. Circumstances are against me. I've got bills, setbacks, responsibilities. And you're right. Life isn't a straight line to the top. It's a winding road with potholes and detours and storms that threaten to knock you off course. But here's the secret. Your thoughts are your compass. They're your steering wheel. When the road gets rough, it's your mind that decides whether you keep driving or pull over in defeat. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine two people facing the same storm. Let's call it job loss. Person A thinks, this is the end. I'll never recover. The world is against me. Their thoughts spiral downward, and soon they're paralyzed, stuck in the mud of despair. Person B thinks, this is tough, but it's not over. What can I learn? What can I do next? This is my chance to pivot. Their thoughts lift them up, and before long, they're not just back on their feet. They're running towards something better than before. Same storm, different thoughts, different outcomes. That's the power you hold. So how do you start thinking your way to the top? First, you dream big, ridiculously big. Don't let the size of your vision scare you. Let it fuel you. The top isn't a crowded place because most people don't dare to aim for it. They settle for the middle, for the safe, for the small. But not you. You're here because you want more, because you know you're meant for more. So think it. See it. Picture yourself at the top, whatever that looks like for you. Is it leading a company? Writing a bestseller? Changing your community? Hold that image in your mind like a torch in the dark. Next, back that dream with belief. Belief is the rocket fuel of thought. It's not enough to imagine the top. You've got to believe you belong there. Doubt will whisper, "Who are you to want this?" Answer back, "Who am I not to want this?" You are not an accident. You are not a footnote. You are a force, and your thoughts can make you unstoppable. But here's where the rubber meets the road. Thinking your way to the top isn't just dreaming and believing. It's doing. Your thoughts must ignite action. Every step you take is a thought made real. Every risk you embrace is a belief set in motion. The top isn't handed to you. It's claimed by those who think boldly and act bravely. So write that book. Start that business. Pitch that idea. Make that call. Your thoughts are the spark. Your actions are the flame. And when the inevitable setbacks come, because they will, don't let your thoughts betray you. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Thomas Edison didn't see 10,000 failures. He saw 10,000 steps to the light bulb. J.K. Rowling didn't see rejection letters. She saw a story that needed to be told. They thought their way through the struggle, and they climbed higher because of it. You can too. When you fall, think, "This is my lesson." When you're tired, think, "This is my test." When you're scared, think, "This is my triumph waiting to happen." Let me share a story. Years ago, a young woman sat in a cramped apartment, broke, heartbroken, and alone. She had every reason to give up. Society told her she'd peaked, that her best days were behind her. But in her mind, she saw something different. She saw stages. She saw audiences. She saw a legacy. She thought her way out of that apartment, out of that despair, and into a life that would touch millions. That woman was Oprah. Her circumstances screamed bottom, but her thoughts shouted top, and she listened to her thoughts. You might not feel like Oprah today. You might feel small, stuck, or overlooked. But I'm here to tell you, the top isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's open to the relentless many who dare to think their way there. Your mind doesn't care where you started. It cares where you're going. It doesn't see your past. It sees your potential. And your potential? It's limitless. So here's my charge to you. Starting today, think like you're already at the top. Think with confidence, with clarity, with courage. Surround yourself with people who elevate your thoughts, not diminish them. Feed your mind with books, with ideas, with inspiration that stretches you beyond where you stand. And when the world tries to pull you down, and it will, stand tall and think higher. Because the truth is, the top isn't a destination, it's a mindset. It's not about a title or a paycheck or a trophy. It's about who you become in the process of thinking your way there. It's about the strength you uncover, the resilience you forge, the lives you lift along the way. You don't just reach the top, you bring others with you. You don't just win, you redefine what winning means. So go ahead, think your way to the top. Think past the obstacles. Think through the noise. Think above the doubters. Think with audacity, with tenacity, with unshakable faith in what's possible. The world is waiting for your thoughts to take shape, for your mind to move mountains, for your vision to change the game. You've got the power. You've got the tools. You've got the spark. Now think and rise. The top is yours for the taking.